Alright everyone, good day and welcome to day 3 of the Freelance Bootcamp. And today I'll be discussing with you on how to write a good proposal. Remember that in one of the yesterday, or will I say the day 2 session, where we talked about the freelance platforms and how we can land clients on freelance platforms. I made mention of proposals, writing proposals to tell your prospective clients that you are qualified for the job. So today we'll just be talking about how to write a good proposal, so we'll get in right away. If you're just joining us today, please kindly go through the group and listen and watch the recorded videos for the day 1 and the day 2 sessions. Thank you. So let's just get right in. Proposal. What is proposal? Okay, definitely me, I just like to define proposal as something like an elevator pitch. Let's take for instance that you're here and you've been searching for a job, and then finally you meet your prospective client, or your prospective employer. Maybe you went for a lunch, and then while you were at it, you met your prospective employer. What would you say to that person? Like, what would you say to the person in about 5 minutes? Okay, it's also the same thing as saying an elevator pitch that came, like maybe you're on an elevator with that same person. What would you tell that person that will convince them to hire you? Okay, so we would say that a proposal is a quick and a concise introduction that is similar to a cover letter or an elevator pitch that explains why the client should hire you. Okay, for freelance platforms, those recruiters post the jobs or skills that they need people to sell to them. Okay, there are 1,000 persons or 1,000 people over there on those platforms who would also be looking out for such positions. Okay, so what makes you different? What's going to make you stand out is your proposal and how you write it. You don't just hurry over it and then say, yes, I want to just write a proposal and go. Every proposal should have an element. It should have something that it's more like a recipe for a good proposal. Every proposal should have an element. So let's look at the elements of a good proposal. There should be a brief, direct greeting and introduction, followed by a brief restatement of the client's primary need or issue. I think during the last class, someone came to my DM to ask me, how do I address my client or my prospective client? How do I address them? Do I just say hi sir or hi ma? Personalization is a very key element while writing your proposal. Okay, so try as much as possible to address your prospective client by their name. Someone would also ask, oh yeah, how do I get their name? Just scroll down. Okay, for every job or for every job that is posted on some of these freelance platforms, particularly Upwork, you just need to scroll down and get to a section, okay, where will you see reviews. Just look at it. You see maybe someone calling hi Boo or hi John or hi this. Go through. If you see a name that is consistent, that's your client's name. Okay, so try as much as possible to find your client's name while you are applying for projects on Upwork. By default, Upwork does not show you your client's name or your company. You just have to find it by you scroll to the bottom and history of that your client. Chances are that most time you can find out your client's name in those feedback that people give to them. Okay, so that's another one. Now what happens if you're not able to just find your client's name? You could just use maybe something cool. You could just say hi awesome, hi amazing, or just something cool. Okay, or what's come to us, I know some of us, we have used hi ma or hi sir, but I'm only trying to point that out. Personalization is very important. Try as much as possible to personalize this greeting. Okay, now the second one is a concise message that is informing your clients that you can fix their problem and you can start immediately. Okay, remember that I said that your recruiters have problems they have problem, and that's why they are looking out for someone that will help them solve that problem. They have a pain point and they need someone that can help them solve whatever problem that they have. Okay, so you don't just go in and maybe, I know a lot of us, I also made that mistake when I started out on with freelancing. I was always talking about myself, that I am this, I am that, I am that. No. Now you can imagine someone, maybe you have, what do we call it, maybe you need to do something, and then the person you found to do it for you is always telling you of how he has done this, how he is this, how he came out third in his class, how he came out, how he graduated with a 2-1, or how he graduated with a first class, how he I know you did all those things, or you are all those things. Tell me how you will help me solve my problem. Okay, tell me more how you can help me solve my problem. That is what I am interested in. I know you have all those qualities, or you possess all the certification, but I want to know how you can help me fix my problem. And it's very, very important. So remember, you start with your client's name. If your client's name does not exist, you can just start with a generic name. Okay, all right. So the next thing is few sentences telling your clients why you're a good fit for the job. Okay, now you can now come in and say something like, I've worked for so and so clients for these days. I've been a video editor for 3 years or 4 years. I've worked with so and so clients. You can go in just one line or one sentence, just put it in, or maybe one or two sentences, just put it in. Then go ahead and talk about the methods and processes you can use to execute the task. If you're a graphic designer, you can talk. If you're a video editor, you can talk about softwares that you have good knowledge about this software, and is this software that I can use to do this and do that. Okay, because prior to that you would have promised the client that, okay, this is what you are going to do. Now tell them how and what you can use to achieve that. You don't just say I will do that and then how. They need to know how. Okay, maybe if it's something they've tried out before, they'll be like, oh, this person may not be a good fit, and then you keep on sending out proposals. Attach your samples or your portfolios or your past projects relevant to your client's needs. At the end of this, after everything, at the end of everything you have written, you have to tell your clients that, okay, this is so and so, I have done so and so work for Mr. X, I have done so and so for Mr. Z. Now please note, if you're just starting out with freelancing and you don't have results, you don't have reviews, you don't have anything, there are two ways to do this. Number one, you can offer free services to your friends, your close pals or anything. Just if you have a friend who does something that needs your services, just offer it for free. Ask them for feedback. Okay, you could also include that as results that you've gotten. Okay, now if you don't have friends or you don't have anybody that can give you a review, attach your samples or portfolios. You would have been practicing. You don't tell me that you're a copywriter and you've never written any copy, or that you're a content writer, you've never written any content, whether it's for someone or maybe whether someone used it or not. You must have what we call a portfolio or samples that you gather together and say, okay, this is your portfolio. So you can attach it and say, here is a link to my portfolio. Okay, remember that whatever you're going to attach is going to be relevant to your client's need. Like, let's say I'm a copywriter and then someone is in the medical or in the financial niche, and then I'm sending something in the medical niche, because it's not going to work now. Okay, then it's good that at the end of your proposal you have what we call a clear call to action. How do you want the clients to reach out to you? Please, when you're imputing your call to action, please make it very clear. How do you want your client to reach out to you? But shall be very careful. You should be very careful when putting in your emails. I have some of my friends that got their Upwork account blocked because they typed in their email address. Sometimes the way to maneuver that is, maybe you just write, so, oh, if your email address is Nkechi Tayo at gmail.com, you can write Nkechi, give space, Tayo, give space, and then write a short note. Please, is to avoid getting blocked, or to avoid triggering the Upwork and whatever. Like, you just don't want them to block your account. There are ways to maneuver all these things. Okay, so now I just here is an example that I made for someone who is a video editor. So let's just go through it. Like, hi Rav, you mentioned you need the help of a, you write this, that for your business, I would love to help you with that, and I can start right away. I've helped course creators who utilize videos as their teaching channel, and I know it can be really challenging and time consuming to plan videos, source codes, blah 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 blah. A lot of my clients tell me they do not have the time to do this, that. Okay, here is a simple solution. Now I'm telling the clients how I can help him handle this. If you let me handle this, I'll be utilizing, what will you be utilizing? Utilizing so and so softwares. You already know it, to give you instant result that will boost your sales. If you would like to get a feel of what I do, then here is a link to my work or results. Now what I wrote, attach the link to those results or those reviews, okay, if you have them. If you don't have anyone, you don't need to worry. Just attach a link to your portfolio of your sample or your samples, okay? Now, if my work aligns with what you need, I would love to chat more about your project and requirements. Speak soon, Marianne. It's as simple as that. I think we can even make it like simple. I think for me, if I even feel like this one I curated like yesterday is even more, is even bulky. You just want something that get straight to the point. Do this. You just want something that the person reads, and then the person, oh, this person is what, it's who I need, and then get straight to work. Okay. All right. So thank you everyone. I think with this so far we've covered what freelancing is and how you can get started. Remember that freelancing is very lucrative. You can get started if you want, if you desire, and if you're looking for a side hustle, it's for anyone can freelance. I've also discussed how we can find foreign clients or companies that will pay us in dollars. How do you position yourself as a Nigerian freelancer? And then I listed ways that you can become a Nigerian freelancer. Remember I said you need a phone, a mobile device, you need a skill. This reminds me, after yesterday's session, some persons were asking, how do I start? How do I start? The first way to start as a freelancer is you have to learn a skill. Okay, if you don't have a skill, you have to learn how to. If you're here already and you've already mastered the skill, but you don't know how to land clients, just pay attention to what I've shared with you before. The problem a lot of us have is that we are so eager for success. I know we should all be eager for success, but at some point it seems as if you're eager for results, and when the results don't come, you start getting offended and you jump from one business. Maybe today you're learning virtual assistant, the next day you're learning graphics design, the next day you also hear about another training on copywriting, you join. Why don't you decide on the one you want to do? And it's part of the thing I offer. I offer clarity consultation for people who want to start up freelancing, but they are confused. They don't know which one to do, or they've done this and they've done that. So if you're in that category, feel free to reach out to me. But know that you're going to give me time, because I have other engagements that I am on to. Okay, so if you're here and you've learned a skill or you've mastered it, please go, and if you have learned and you've not mastered it, please master it first. If you don't have any skill too, please learn a skill. There is no way you would freelance without a skill. This is not, it's just like you embarking on a trip without getting prepared for it. It's not going to work, and at the end of the day you get frustrated. Please. Now, since we're all done with this, I would like to introduce us all to a product that, if you're still listening and eager to become a high-paid freelancer, then you're in for a treat, because I have something special for all of us. Okay, especially if you don't have a skill or you've already mastered a skill but you don't know how to land clients. I just want to introduce you all to a product that I have for you. You all know that I cannot cover everything. This is a 3-day session. I cannot. Freelancing is a very broad aspect. I cannot cover everything. Even if we all had a month, even if we all had a year, I cannot cover anything. So the special offer I have for you is that, and if you're going to act fast, I'm going to give you a very special deal. So please, before I proceed, please note that you don't allow old habits stop you from taking advantage of this offer. Maybe you've done this, some of us have learned virtual assistant, or you have done this or you have done that, and then because you failed at it, you now say, okay, I'm not going to do any other thing again. No, I've also failed at things that I did too. I failed woefully. There was even in school I failed. So right now I see failure as part of success. Okay, so the fact that maybe you have some old habits, oh, I don't want to do this, or you have some mindset problem that this particular one is for people like this particular one is for people like this, or freelancing is not for me. Nobody. Freelancing is for you, if only you want it to be for you. Okay, if you want to freelance, you can freelance. There is nobody that, how would I put it, I would not say, okay, this particular business is for some particular set of people. No, I am of the opinion that I can do any kind of business so long as I put my mind to it and I learn and master it. I can do it and become perfect at it. Okay, so please, if you have any old habits that is stopping you from taking advantage of whatever I'm going to be sharing with you today, or whatever I've shared with you in the last 2 days, please, please drop those old habits. Okay, so with that, I would like to personally invite you all to the high pay freelancer premium program by my friend Walter. Is a freelancer and has made more than 14,000, 40,000, or more than $40,000 just by freelancing. Okay, so I'd like to introduce you to his paid course for people who have been asking me, okay, how do I start it? I've mastered the skill, what else do I do? Please hold on, this is for you. And to help you decide if this is for you, here is what you will be learning when you join. You will be getting a beginner-friendly Upwork Mastery course that is designed to take you from 0 to 6,000 in 4 months. Okay, this is for people who have already have a skill, but then they do not know how to land clients. So there is what we call an Upwork Mastery course. Okay, it's going to take you from 0 to 6,000. Remember also that you can also get clients from LinkedIn. So we also have a LinkedIn outbound client acquisition masterclass. Also remember that in day 2 of our session, we'll talk about outbound marketing, where you reach out to prospective clients. You know, LinkedIn is a platform for professionals. A lot of companies, a lot of CEOs of different companies are there. The who be in so many companies are there, that are all there. So if you are able to get into the program, you can learn how you can find and close all those high paying clients on LinkedIn without relying on your luck. Number 3, there is also a Facebook client acquisition system, how you're going to find more clients that you ever need on Facebook without you spending a dime. Now, if we're to put together the value of these 3 things that I listed to you, we are going to have it's worth 350,000 naira. But that's not all. Okay, I just wanted to make this really simple for beginners and those who don't have digital skills yet. So I don't have a skill, I don't have a skill. Hold on, this is for you. There are a lot of skills that you can learn from this premium program. You can learn the Kick-Ass copywriting course that can help you write your copy as a beginner, get you more sales, clients, and money that you could never imagine. Here is my friend Keva, okay, who took the course and was able to earn 3,000 naira plus from January to now, and already has a job success score of 93%. Okay, then we also have the second high income skill you can also learn is the content writing and the content marketing crash course that can help you create and write simple content that will go viral for businesses. This is Elo2 who also took the course. We also have a high income skill 3 full stack digital marketing course. We talked about digital marketing yesterday. Ransom who also took the course and was able to scale through. Was able to get some gigs, and as at the last time I got this report, he was also able to get another 600 gig. Okay, now we also have skill number 4, social media marketing school. How anyone can make use of social media marketing to get clients and build business. It doesn't matter. So I am here jejely for you. If you don't have skill, I'm here for you. This course is for you. If you already have a skill but you don't know how to land clients, this premium program is for you. Okay, this is also a Fiang who took the social media marketing course and applied all that he learned and was able to land his first $1,000 gig for just working 10 minutes every day. We also have skill number 5, the UI UX design for beginners. We talked about the UI UX design yesterday. This is also Philip was able to take the course and go through. So with all this knowledge at your fingertip, you can become what we call a modern day money making machine. Okay, if you're also able to get this premium program today, you also get some extra bonus. You get free access to the members area. Someone came and said, yes, all these things you're training, I can read them up in YouTube. I'll be on YouTube. I said, oh fine, you can do that. But what happens when you're learning on YouTube and then you have a problem? Who do you ask? If you make a comment on the YouTube comment section, it takes a very long time for whoever the content creator to even reply, if at all they will. But with this members area, you have like minds, people who are also on the same journey with you. You also have the course creator there who is going to hold you by the hands, get in touch with you, and then give you answers to some of the questions that you get. Then another free bonus you'll be getting is how you can get your first client in the first 2 weeks or less. Okay, we also have periodic meetings and masterminds to help you find your feet faster. Closer secrets, how do you close more deals? Then the most awesome of all of them is the 0 to 2,000 naira challenge. So if you're here and you've already mastered a skill but you've not made money, please just get in right now. You're going to, if not for anything, for the fact that you're going to be learning how to move from 0 to 2,000. Someone also asked yesterday, how do I receive money? How do they pay? It's also a free bonus here. There are 3 payment methods to receive your money. Okay, right now you know that I've included everything that you need to take your first step as a freelancer. If you have a skill, you're in. If you do not have a skill, you're also in for this project. Okay, whether you have any experience, you don't need any experience, you don't need a degree, you don't need to wait for years as a Nigerian job. Without you even be the most gifted in your industry, without you relying on luck, you can just get in and make your money. Okay, please note that it's very important I say this. Just like we have these sessions recorded, please note that for this high premium paid freelancer program, all of the materials are in videos, PDFs, and in recorded format. Okay, the only time where we have live sessions is the periodic meetings that we have, and then the members area where we have people who are actively contributing. Okay, now someone would ask, how much does it cost to enroll in this high paid freelancer premium program? Now before I get into that, I just wanted to see some of the results of people that have taken this course and the results that they got from it. All right, so this is Timile, who, okay, he said he, luckily for him, he got a client who retained him, and then he said he was coming to Dubai very soon. I'm glad he was able to make such results. All right, then we have this person who is also grateful for the course. Philip also took the UI UX design, remember, in the last testimonial, and a whole lot of other stuff too. If I'm to attach all the testimonials that I get from my students who are able to take this course, then I do not think that we'll be able to end this session, or the session will even last for more than 3 days. Okay, so now be honest with yourself. Let me ask you, how much do you think is even worth for someone to show you how to learn just like this, even if you have no skill? How much? Okay, this so at this point I just wish that we had a live session, so maybe you will just tell me what you think about it. But then feel free, you could also drop it. If you get to this point in the video, you could just drop how much you feel that we could charge for it. Okay, now remember, this is all you'll be getting this, a beginner friendly Upwork mastery course that it's worth 100,000 naira. If we add the LinkedIn outbound client acquisition masterclass, it will be worth to 50,000 naira. And the more we add value to it, the price increases. If we add the Facebook client acquisition system, it's going to be worth 350,000 naira. If we add the copywriting course for someone who does not know or who does not have a skill, it's going to be worth 400,000 naira. I, for once, when I started out as a freelancer, the course I used to get started, I think I got the course for like 50,000 after I had run around looking for free resources. In fact, as a matter of fact, the more I searched for these free resources, the more confused I got. Like, I just needed a community. I just needed somewhere I could just come in and ask them questions. Okay, how do I do it? And I get immediate response. So if we are going to add the copywriting course, it's valued at 400,000 naira, and then the value keep increasing as we add more high income skills to them. Here we've added the content writing and the content marketing course. The price increase is going to be worth 450,000 naira. If we now add the full stack digital marketing course, it's going to worth 600,000 naira, and the price keeps increasing, or the worth keeps increasing. Here we have 650,000 naira. If we add the social media marketing, if we add the UI UX design for beginners, it's worth 750,000. And then the bonuses, if we keep adding the bonuses, at the end of it all, we are going to be having, in fact, it's going to be worth almost 990,000 naira. But then, come on. But then today I'm just going to offer you a free bonus. The regular price to get into it is going to cost us 50,000 naira. But then I have a bonus for just the first 10 persons. Just 10, please. I don't need crowd. This 700 and something people that I might are in the group, and some of them sending me messages. I don't even have, like, I don't know, because I do a regular 9 to 5 job, so I still have time to do my freelancing jobs and then attend to some of um my students too. So I just have an offer for only 10 persons. Only 10. I can only handle 10 persons. I cannot go more than 10. Only 10 persons. The regular price to get into this program is just 50,000 naira. But the first 10 persons, just like I said earlier, to take advantage of this right now will get a special benefit. So for today, you only pay 40,000 naira only. Only 40,000 naira. So I'm giving you 10,000 naira off. I'm dashing you 10,000 naira for just being in my class. Only the first 10 persons. Okay. Remember that even with the 40,000, I am not going to remove anything from the course. Everything in the course is going to still be the same. I'm not removing anything. You're getting, if you don't have a skill, you're still going to learn any of the skill of your choice. Everything. Okay. So to get started, if you're ready to get started, please, I only need serious minded persons. If you're ready to get started, please just send me a DM to my WhatsApp number. Just type I am ready. Please don't type any other thing. Just type I am ready. Don't say any other thing. Okay. Just so long as you type I am ready now, and just I am ready is all you need to type. Send it to my WhatsApp DM right now, then we'll just get started. One more thing, I just want to show you some testimonials I got from my students who took Water's course. Here is Peter. Just feel free to go through them. Here is Cassie. And here is Effion, who got a gig of 2,600. Wow, that's huge. $2,600 times. I think exchange rate now is 700 and something. Ah, so while you're there thinking that some Nigerians are doing Yahoo Yahoo, it's a lie. It's a lie. Not everybody is doing Yahoo Yahoo. Or not everybody is doing whatever. Right? There are a lot of persons now who are leveraging on the power of the internet to make money. Okay, and I want you to take that opportunity. I want you to utilize the same opportunity. It doesn't matter if you're a student or you don't have anybody to help you. Okay, even if you feel that you don't have the 40,000 naira now, just help yourself and get busy with something or save up for it. I'm not the kind of person that will cajole people, tell you to borrow money to do anything. Please, I'm not in that category. If this is something you want to do and you're so interested in doing it, all you need to do is just send me a DM and that's all. Send I am ready now. If you don't have the money now, feel free to save. If you don't have money at all, please find a way to learn. Find a way to learn. Probably learn and learn, then find a way to use this little one that you've learned to get some little money for yourself. Then you buy a course. I will never under the power of some of these courses or the ability of these courses to move you from 1 to 100 cannot be overemphasized. The beauty of some of these courses is you get this members area. I cannot even, like, I can't thank God enough for the members area. It's very important for someone like me because I ask a lot of questions. So you can imagine when, like, just like I said earlier, you're watching a video on YouTube and you have questions. Who do you ask those questions? Who do you ask those questions? Please. So here is Frances too, and just results of my students who are doing it. So okay guys, I think we've come to the end of this session and the end of our 3-day training. Please, if you get to this point at this record date, please drop your questions in the group, or you can send them to my DM. If you're shy to drop them in the group, feel free. I may not be so prompt in answering your questions. Like, you don't, if you send it now, just give me time because I'm a human being. I know be robots. Okay, so remember, if you want to just get in, just type send I am ready to my WhatsApp number now. Okay everyone, thank you. I'm so grateful to have you all here. Remember, it's not compulsory that you do freelancing, but if you want to do it, please do it very well. If you're here and you already have a business that is moving well, please focus on it and make money first. Don't jump from this and be jumping from one business to the other. Don't jump. You're doing this one today, tomorrow you jump. You see training, you join. You see another one, you join. No, the time you spend in jumping from these trainings, you use it and build on what you're already doing. Okay, feel free to reach out to me. Just feel free to reach out to me, whether my WhatsApp or my Telegram. If you have any question, any clarification, remember that I do not know it all. I cannot even, I'm not among those that say I know everything. No, I'm even open to learn from you. So if you also have suggestions for me, please feel free to discuss them with me. Okay, it's a pleasure to have you all here. Thank you everyone. Do have yourself a wonderful day. Okay, thank you.